In this installment, we're going to talk about our identities and how our complex identity pictures can help us and cause trouble interacting across differences. The idea of focusing on identity is to help us to understand the complexity of ourselves and others and how these identities have influence on how we interact with each other. Welcome. What makes up our identity? There are three main realms that our identity traits exist within: the innate realm, the personality portion of our identity traits, and acquired identity traits. The innate traits that we have are things that are born within us. We really don't have any control over and really don't change. These things include our birth, sex, or gender, our overall height, eye color, skin color, birth order, and other things that are set within us that we don't really have control over, such as our origin of birth location, for example. The next realm are personality traits, and these are a little bit more fluid in that they can change over time. We are definitely born with many of these traits in us, and then they are influenced somewhat by our environment. They're not as visible as some of the innate physical traits would be. They are partially shaped by our environment. They can change over time. And some examples are things that we commonly talk about, such as being an optimist or a pessimist or an introvert or extrovert. These are all a little bit relative compared to who you're around and also depend somewhat on your comfort level. I took a personality test called 16 Personalities, and I encourage you to try something like that as a self-discovery tool. It turns out that my personality archetype is that of a protagonist. So if you're curious about what that means, check it out.